The order of the Seder is commonly summed up in a little rhyme. Kaddeish Urechatz, Karpas Yachatz, Magid Rachza, Motzi Matzah, Maror Korech, Shulchan Orech, Tzafun Barech, Halel Nirtza. The Seder starts with Kaddeish, a prayer over wine. Now I'll be using some substitute names of God here, but you'll see the correct pronunciation on screen. Baruch atah Hashem, Elokeinu melech olam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Hashem, Elokeinu melech olam, asher bachar banu mikol am, v'romamanu mikol lashon, v'kiddashanu b'mitzvotav, v'titen lanu Adonai Eloheinu b'ahava, moadim l'simcha, chagim uzmanim l'sason, et yom chag hamatzot hazeh, zman cherutenu mikra kodesh, zecher l'tziat mitzrayim, kivan hu v'charta v'yotanu kiddashta mikol hamim, u'madeh kadshecha, b'simcha v'sason hinchaltanu, baruch atah Hashem, mekadesh Yisrael v'hazmanim. When Seder falls on Saturday night, as it does on the first night this year, we need to make Havdalah at this point. Baruch atah Hashem, Elokeinu melech olam, borei meorei ha'esh. Baruch atah Hashem, Elokeinu melech olam, hamavdil ben kodesh l'chol, ben or l'choshech, ben Yisrael l'amim, ben yom hashvi'i l'sheshet yemei ha'ma'aseh, ben kedushat Shabbat likdushat Yom Tov hivdalta, vet Yom hashvi'i misheshet yemei ha'ma'aseh kiddashta, hivdalta v'kiddashta et amcha Yisrael b'kedushatecha, Baruch atah Hashem, hamavdil ben kodesh l'kodesh. Finally, no matter what night of the week the Seder is, we conclude with Shehechianu. Baruch atah Hashem, Elokeinu melech olam, Shehechianu, v'kiyamanu, v'higianu lahazman hazeh. Kaddeish Urechatz, Karpas Yachatz, Magid Rachza, Motzi Matzah, Maror Korech, Shulchan Orech, Tzafun Barech, Halel Nirtza. Now we're up to the Urechatz part of the Seder, the washing of the hands without a blessing. Why do we do this? Well, some people say we just do this to make the kids curious, because normally at this point in a festival meal we would be washing hands and saying a blessing and then moving on to eating the bread. But we're not doing that tonight. We're just washing the hands with no blessing at all, and then moving on to eat a vegetable instead of bread. Kaddeish Urechatz, Karpas Yachatz, Magid Rachza, Motzi Matzah, Maror Korech, Shulchan Orech, Tzafun Barech, Halel Nirtza. The next part of the Seder is the Karpas, the vegetable that's dipped in salt water or vinegar. This is a part of the ongoing theme of the Seder, the contrast between slavery and freedom. Eating an appetizer with dip before a meal is a custom of free men, of rich men, not a custom of slaves. And yet we also dip that into the salt water or vinegar to remind us of the bitterness of slavery and of the tears that we shed because of our suffering. We take the vegetable and dip it in the salt water or vinegar, and we recite the blessing. Baruch atah Hashem, Elokeinu melech haolam, borei peri ha'adamah. Kaddeish Urechatz, Karpas Yachatz, Magid Rachza, Motzi Matzah, Maror Korech, Shulchan Orech, Tzafun Barech, Halel Nirtza. The next part of the Seder is Yachatz, the breaking of the middle matzah in half. This is another example of the contrast between slavery and freedom that we see throughout the Seder. Just a moment ago we ate an appetizer with a dip, something that a rich man, a free man, would do. Now we're taking a piece of bread and squirreling it away like a poor man who doesn't know where his next meal is coming from. It's also a way to keep the kids' attention. With a little game of hide-and-seek we play with the matzah. One half of the broken matzah is hidden away between now and dinner, and it has to be found after dinner before we can continue with the Seder, so it can be used for dessert, the afikomen. For many people it's their fondest memory of childhood Seders. We'll take a break here and continue the Seder in the next clip.